what I thought. You ain't never seen it, because black women don't jog. That way they don't sweat out all them industrial strength, toxic Avenger chemicals they use to straighten out their hair.
Hey, Shalom. This is Tyler Doc from the GMS Los Angeles camp, coming back in the truth, in the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wahakadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the whole Philek Agyum that's pushing his word of true sincerity. So you see the article right here. It says Representative Republican Ayana Curse pushes for Medicare to cover wigs. It will have a profound impact. Oh man. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just left speechless, man. It's just funny when I saw this article and everything. The so-called black woman is really lazy to do their own goddamn hair, man. I start on you so-called Negroes, West Indian and Haitian women, the tribe of Judea, okay, the kingdom of Judea, the southern kingdom, okay. But the thing is, the reason why you don't have hair, because y'all disobey the commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So let's get to it, okay? Let's get to it. All right, let's tell you the reason why. All right, it's gonna be a quick lesson. I just wanted to really put it out there. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 15, and it reads, "But it shall come to pass," when the Lord said, "But it shall come to pass," that means it's going to happen. Okay, it's prophecy and it's going to happen. All right, "If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of thy Lord, thy power, Yahweh, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." And one of the curses, because y'all disobeyed Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you disobeyed the law, statute, commandments. One of the curses that the Lord's going to snatch the crown off your head, man. All right, and right now, y'all, a lot of the symptoms of the so-called black woman, okay, alopecia. They perm their hair and disgusting chemicals, as Uncle Ruckus said, that destroys your hair. And then what happens? Your hair thins out, your sides, your edges get balded out, and then now you starting to look like freaking Tupac, man. Okay, looking like Birdie from Above the Rim, the picklehead motherfucker, man. All right, as you can see, this woman, you can call her Milk Dud, but enough with the jokes. But hey, we can do that. Why? Because these are part of the curses, man. How Uncle Ruckus said in Boondocks, "You're cursed, cursed, cursed." That's what it is, man. All right. Why? Because you're simply disobeyed the commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay. All right, and guess what? So the Lord put curses on you. All right. So let's get to it. This is Isaiah the 3rd chapter. All right. Isaiah the 3rd chapter. Let me start at okay. Isaiah 3 verse 16. "Moreover, the Lord said," so when it says Lord is in all capitals, meaning this is Yahweh himself speaking. "Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion," see, when you go to daughters, it's talking about the women of our nation. All right, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, all right, and Seminole Indian women of our nation, Israelites, all right. But this is basically talking to more of the southern kingdom, okay, which consists of you so-called Negroes, West Indian and Haitian women, okay. So let's go to it. Isaiah 3rd chapter verse 16. "Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks." What do you mean they walk with stretched forth necks? They walk like their shit don't stink, man. They walk with their nose in their air, being very, very, lovers of themselves. You can't tell them nothing. And that's the attitude of these women today in this nation. Okay? All right? They call it the Western women. All right? Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. So when you go to the wanton, meaning undisciplined. See, the modern day woman, they look straight in your eye thinking they can whip your ass, man. Thinking they with disrespect. Like, who the hell are you, nigga? That's how they look at you. Okay? All right? That's what haughty means. Wanton means undisciplined. All right? And wanton eyes walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling in their feet, because a lot of these women wear a lot of jewelry around their ankles. So you hear the tinkling on their feet or whatever is connected with their shoes and stuff. All right? Therefore, the Lord will smite the scab, the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. So guess what? The Most High put a curse on you to lose your hair. Why? Because a woman's glory is the crown, is her hair. That's the woman's glory. Believe it or not, it is. That's why they get these wigs. That's why they get these lace fronts. They doing the customs of the heathen. Who do those wigs and those lace fronts? The Egyptians did. Okay? So let's get to it. The Lord will smite a scab, the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. And the Lord will discover their secret parts. What's their secret parts? Their private parts, man. That's why there's always a stink. A lot of these women don't know how to take care of themselves. A lot of them come with STDs. These are part of the curses of Yahweh Shem Shai. Why? Because you'll disobey the commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? Verse 18, and in that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and their round tires like the moon. The chains, the bracelets, the mufflers, the bonnets, and the ornaments of the legs and the headband. Basically, the Lord took everything away from you women, man. Okay? He took the style away from you, man. He took everything that all those things that made you comfortable. He took it away. The rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins. He basically took the beauty away from you, man. And he started with the head of your hair. This is why a lot of women be going bald. It's that simple. Now you got this Republican over here, this woman trying to use our tax dollars, it's really Esau's, to pay for their lace fronts, man, for wigs. Because because they too goddamn lazy to comb their goddamn hair, man. Mind my French. So let's get what Paul said about this, man. Okay? Let's go to verse 24. Isaiah 3 verse 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be a stink. What's that talking about? It's talking about their private parts, their kabal. Okay? Alright? Why is there a stink? Because the foods they eat, shrimp, crab, pork, and any other abominable things that they consume within their body, what does it do? It releases a smell. On top of that, being a whore here in Babylon the Great in America, with too many rods in them, it will create a smell. Okay? And instead of a girdle, a rent. And what's that? A lot of our women don't even work out, just like Uncle Ruckle said, man. They don't run. A lot of these women think they sexy by having a big ass fupa on their gut, man. The Lord don't be playing, man. When he say go put a curse on you, he gonna put a curse on you, and it's not gonna go away. All right. Okay, here we go. And instead of well set hair, baldness. There you go. And instead of a well set hair, baldness, as you see this woman right now, looking like Kojak, looking like I forgot his name, but you know who I'm talking about. For bros who in the old school, Kojak. Okay. All right. So let's see what Paul said. You know, it's gonna be a quick lesson. You know, the woman today is trying to escape the curse. There's no escaping the curses. Okay. And the Lord said it in Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. He shall put a curse upon you till this day. To this day. If you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. So let's get on 1 Timothy 2 verse 9. I'm going to end it with that. Okay. 1 Timothy 2 verse 9, and it reads, in like manner also, the women adorn themselves in modest apparel. You women out there supposed to be in modest apparel. Believe it or not, when you dress in modest apparel, you will gain more respect from the men. Okay? Believe it or not, it's the truth. See, when you dress into a whore apparel and everything, the men is not going to respect you at all. They may kick it with you, they may go out with you, treat you good for a little bit, but they just want to get into that spot, man. And then after that, you're just a dump truck, and then they move forward, and you wonder why you can't get a man. The reason why you need to be dressed in a modern apparel and adorn yourselves in modern apparel, why? Because it will protect you. Okay? A modest apparel with shamefacedness. What's shamefacedness? You don't supposed to be looking at a man's eye. You need to be humble. Okay? Discreet. Reserved. With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair. You see a lot of women making their hair turn into dreads, man. That's against the law. That's unclean. All right? Or gold or pearls or costly array, but which become women professing godliness. What's professing godliness? Following the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Wearing what you're supposed to be wearing, a modest apparel. All right? Professing godliness with good works. You have to be an example for the other young women out there to follow that same suit, man. But I really want to get into the point right here with this article. There's no escaping the curses of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Why? Because we simply disobeyed the law, statute, commandments. So guess what? He put curses upon us to this day. And the way the curse is going to be lifted until Yahweh Shai returns, man. There you go. It's that simple. So by trying to get laws in place for you to get wigs, that's just a way of you escaping the curses, man. And being lazy to do your own hair. It was just a quick lesson, we just want to put it out there. Why is this happening? You know what I'm saying? Why are you women are being bald, having alopecia, your edges are thinning out? Well, it's the curses from the Lord. Plain and simple. Easy. It's an easy answer. Okay? Doesn't matter what kind of products you use to grow your hair, it's not going to grow to the point where it was in ancient times. Plain and simple. So I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Wachakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the others, great millstone, peace and salutation for the hopeful like Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. To then, another video, Shalom.